Hi everybody, long time no see, as always. I just wanted to make a little video because I've been really interested in some of the new releases that are coming out. That's air quotes just because there's so many new releases that by the time you see this, none of them will be new, I'm sure, but they're still new to me, so it's fine. But yeah, I've been interested in a lot of new releases, and like some of these things I've tried a couple times, some of them I haven't tried at all, but I just wanted to like share them with you. Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so I've gone ahead and done my concealer and my eyeshadow primer just because I haven't found any that I really like that are new or anything. I've really been liking the Eavesdrop skin tint from Fenty, and I knew it was going to be like wild times when she launched it because everyone was like hyping it up so much, anticipating it so much, all that. So when I decided to buy it, it was like a couple weeks after launch, but like all the shades had already sold out, literally. So I work at Sephora, and like all but like, I want to say 8 of the shades, all but like 8 of the shades sold out. I've tried a bunch of skin tints. I've tried Kosas, I've tried Illya, I've tried Smashbox, or like, you know, tinted moisturizer skin tints. I've tried Bare Minerals. I've tried a lot, and this one has really decent coverage. Also doesn't look like I have anything on. I feel like most of the coverage came from the concealer. Like I concealed my under eyes and my nose, but like you can still see redness here, and I might put just a dab more right there because I don't like to show my face demons in all their glory. So I had to like kind of pick from what was left basically, and we had one of the number 8 shade left in stock at my location, and I just like snatched it up real quick. So it's a little bit warm for me and a little bit dark. You can kind of see. I don't know, it's not perfect, but it's good enough for me. I just like put it down my neck, and also since it's a skin tint, it blends really, really nicely. Okay, so I'm gonna get all close for a second so you can like see texture, freckles, whatever, but it's really pretty. It's like super natural, super nice, so yeah, I love it. And I will set it just because I have dry skin, but I have been needing to set my foundation in the summer just because like it's so hot. My skin doesn't want to hold anything on it, basically. Just like wants to slip off my face. Okay, so one that I picked up that I've been loving, I've only used it like 3 times maybe, the Anastasia cream bronzer, this guy. So I picked it up because I love watching Teresa's Dead, and she said that she was like, didn't even care about it, but once she picked it up, she loved it and adored it and died over it. So then I basically decided I had to get it, right? So I did. But I really like it too. So I actually picked up, what shade was it? I think it was Sun-Kissed the first time that I ordered it online because my store didn't have it in stock yet. It was only available online. So I picked up the shade Sun-Kissed, and oh my gosh, when I tell you that was literally a yellow version of my skin, that's exactly what it was. And I was really upset. I was so sad because I was worried that they were like all gonna be yellow toned and weird after that one was, and I have like neutral but really red skin, so I was not happy. And I was sad that it wasn't gonna work out. I was like, oh my gosh, I just have to return it, and yeah, this is not my color at all. But then we ended up getting like half of the shades in the next week when I went to return it, and so then I exchanged it because I really wanted it to work for me. So I exchanged it for, let's see here, the golden tan shade, and I love it. It's pretty warm, but I think it looks fine. I mean, it is a bronzer, so they're like supposed to be warm. I might have went a little overboard with it, but that's fine. It's rainy today and overcast, so I'm feeling like I need a little more warmth and sun. But yeah, so it is so easy to work with. Like I just blended that out in like 20 seconds. It was so quick. and easy. Okay. And it's so pretty. Oh my god. I literally just got eyeshadow on my brow from my nail digging into this palette. It's okay, it's fine. Okay, so there's that. And then the other cream product I wanted to use today for complexion was my, let me find it, my Makeup by Mario product. So this is one of the cream blushes. I have a cream bronzer and a cream blush. Been loving the cream bronzer. Like, I don't think I actually own another product that I like it. And I have the shade Pale Petal in the blush stick. But, so I'm sure you've seen like all the marketing for this and stuff, but basically one side is a blush, one side is a brush, or with the bronzer, a bronzer and a brush. Innovative. Amazing. I love it. It's so cool. And it's so, like, this formula in particular is so soft and easy to use. Like, it is amazing. Amazing. Don't. Stay over there. So, yeah, and the brush is really weird looking, but I'm sure that just adds to the, like, how well it works. I don't know. I don't know anything about makeup brushes, but it's so easy to blend out. I've honestly been loving the contour one, or bronzer contour one, so much. I just have been using my Anastasia to see how I like it as well, but if I wasn't using that, I would have used the Mario one because it's that dope. It's that great. Yeah, but this concealer is really cakey creasy. I'm trying to use it up, and it doesn't perform well at the end of its lifespan, apparently. That's what I'm learning. Okay, so there's that. And then for powder to set my face, I have been using this Dior powder no powder, and I literally only bought it because look at what it just did. Oh my god, can you see that? What? I'm really sad that my Dior powder is just, it came apart. That's rude, especially because it's so expensive. I did not ever expect that to happen. Okay, also, yes, this is like 10 shades too dark for me. Not really, maybe like 3 shades in powder world too dark for me. But I got it in the middle of summer when I was using my little like tanning drops every other day. So yeah, it's dark, but it did match my tan shade, but that's okay. It still works. Honestly, it's just powder. It goes on really light anyway, so it still works. Yeah. Yeah, so I bought that one because, sorry, I got distracted by the brokenness. I bought that one because Samantha March, I've been like watching her recently, and she said that she was like loving it with the Fenty skin tint, and since I had the Fenty skin tint, I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe I should try that to go with it. And I like it, but I don't notice like anything crazy about it. Like, it doesn't settle into my lines, so I guess that's awesome. But I don't notice like it doesn't have some cool coverage, some great coverage, and it doesn't like, I don't know, I just don't notice it. So I mean, I guess that's a good thing because you don't notice it because it's not bad, but it's also not like amazing, out of this world. But I've been liking it. I think I expected more from the Dior price point is all. I zoomed you in, and I don't know how long you were zoomed in for, so I'm so sorry if you only saw my mouth and not my face. But yeah. Okay, so the next thing I have to show you is the Benefit Pomade. I did not know it was called that. Pomade. Okay, but anyways, the Benefit, the new pomade that they came out with, or like reformulated or whatever you want to call it. So they came out with the new pomade, brow pomade, and the brush too. I have the brush too. Not that I think it like really matters, but I've only used this like twice now, and to be fair, I didn't have my brows like waxed or anything, tweezed at all, so it was kind of a mess. But now I do, so we're gonna test it out for real. I did notice that like this lip thing, like this is like the whole marketing behind this is that like, ooh, it's the first of its kind because it has a, they literally call it a wiper, like fancy, a wiper. So yeah, you can see, oh, and this is the shade 3.5, so they came out with like 8 shades, I think. Like the wear time is great. It doesn't like do anything weird throughout the day, so I like it. It reminds me a lot of the ABH one, maybe like a little bit creamier, a little more gel-like, because it's, I think, easier to put through the brows than the ABH. But other than that, like the same, honestly. So, like if you're in the market for a brow product, a brow pomade to be specific, then sure. Okay, so brows done, complexion done. I did want to show off this little Violet Voss Care Bears palette in this video. I feel like, I don't know if it's just like the people that I watch on YouTube, but like I did not hear about this thing at all. I heard about it, I heard like one person talk about it maybe, and I know I saw it on Trend Mood, but I saw it first like in store. So there was no marketing from what I saw for it. It was literally just like popped up in stores, we had an update for it and it was there. And I was a little bit shocked. But so she basically came out with 2 little Care Bear palettes. One was a full-size palette and the other was a mini. And when we got the full size, I literally did not care about it. I was like, oh, okay. It was cute, like fine, had Care Bear names, so that's cute and like colorful. But honestly, the color story didn't draw me in. It was a rainbow palette that didn't like speak to me very much. And that's it. Like it just didn't attract me at all. I was not interested in it. But when we got this mini one though, the mini one is like so much cuter. I honestly don't even know how to tell you like why it's so much cuter, but it is. This is what the color story is, and it's so pretty. Orangey. I'll put a picture in if I can, because it's really not pulling off on camera as it does in person, but the orange is more corally. The blue is more like a periwinkle. They're just really pretty. So I thought I would show you because I've been wearing it a lot actually, and it's really fun to play with. It's definitely inspiring. I keep getting the pink on my face somehow, like I don't know what's happening there. The only complaint maybe that I have about it is that I really like to use bright shimmer shades, and the only like light shimmer it comes with is this gold one, and I think it's like a gold topper. Now I guess with 6 shades I don't think I would have preferred like any other, I don't think I would have preferred any other shades to be like replaced with something else, because I really like the layout and the color story and everything. But I just feel like it could have used another shimmer, like maybe a silvery shimmer, and then we would have a gold and a silvery one or something, or maybe even like a pink one, I don't know. But I feel like the gold limits just a little bit, and I love to use the highlight from the palette, like straight from the palette, so that's my only complaint. But honestly, I love this palette so much. So honestly, I'm just gonna do like a super quick and easy look today. I'm not even gonna get too crazy with it, but I'll use this orange. It's so pretty. I love the orange, the corally orange. It's a good color. I'm just gonna do my eyeshadow real quick. I'll maybe use. So I just, honestly, I went with like, I tried to go with everything. I went with everything. So in the very inner corner, I have like a mix of the pink and the purple. And then I went with the orange right here, the periwinkle blue, the topper gold shade, which is honestly more of a gold than a topper now that it's like on my lid. I did use glitter glue under it to like make it pop, so maybe that pulled out some of the like the actual color from the glitter too. I also put it in my inner corner, and then I did like that tealy color down here, and then more of the blue out here. But I think this looks so good. It's like, honestly, it's super, I don't know why, but like to me it's super inspiring, and I've learned as like a consumer of palettes the past 2 years that I really appreciate like a narrowed down, specific, curated color story in my palettes. Like once I get past like 10 shades, I usually have a hard time picking out what colors to go with and like which ones I'm gonna like the best together. So this one is perfect because it's super colorful, but there's like a lot of variety and options, but it's still like easy to use. I don't know. She just did an amazing job. And then I also I only have one other Violet Voss palette, and it's like blue tones, but these were so easy to blend, so seamless. I love them. I highly recommend this little palette here. Okay, and then the last thing I have to try, oh, and I also put on like a lipstick. It's just like a Wet n Wild catsuit lipstick. But the last thing I have to try is this Illya Mascara. So this is, let me preface this by saying I do not like their mascara. And I know that every single person on the planet adores it, and I'm like shunned for saying that I don't like it at my job. Literally we go through like 30 a week of the Illya Mascara, which is crazy. We're not even a high volume store. Hey, careful. We're not even like we don't get a lot of traffic like most Sephora's do. So, that said, like, we go through so much of this mascara, and I dislike it. I've tried it 2 different times. I don't know, man. I just have, like, not the best lashes, and that mascara, and I'm talking about their original one, just like the Illya Mascara Limitless Lash, I think it's called. But that one just doesn't do, like, enough for my lashes, and I like to add like everything, length, volume. Well, that's it, because the curl thing doesn't really apply to me. My lashes do not curl whatsoever. And then most mascaras also like to bleed down on my lower lash line no matter what, like no matter if I put it there or if I only put it on top, or if the only thing I can do to prevent it is like set under my eyes, but then it makes my under eyes creasier, and so it's like a lose-lose situation. So yeah. This one's looking pretty dang nice. Like, if you look at that side-by-side comparison. Let me zoom you. Zoomy zoom. It's looking nice. And that's not even, like, a full coat. I was just, like, stopped in the middle because it was looking good. But, okay, so I'm going to apply the rest of it, and I'll come back and tell you what I think. Okay, so the sun's going down. Lights are getting dim. I'm gonna finish this up real quick, but I just did this little eye look here. Oh, here it is. I think it's really cute. I think it looks awesome. And okay, so put the mascara on here. Let me zoom in again so you can kind of see. Okay, so I like it, but I think my issue with the first mascara, was that it was like a wet formula. So when you go to like add coats or go over the coats you already have on there, it's just like starts to clump and like thicken. When I tried to build it, it did not build very well. So I was kind of noticing that when I tried to build this one, so I just kind of left it alone. So this is like literally one coat, and I think I'm just going to stop there. I mean, I went over it like a bunch of times, but it's one coat. I didn't let it dry between. I think that I'm really impressed with the wand, because it's like that thicker, Better Than Sex mascara wand that's like super chunky and like hard to get into your lashes without getting it all over your face. If your face is like mine, I don't know, it might be weird. But this one actually didn't I got a little bit right here, if you can see that, but that's it. Like, it was super easy, so I love that. I'm just gonna put a little gloss on. This is Rosy Mocha from Kaja, their gloss shots. This is new too. I wanted to try it, but I'm not gonna lie, I only wanted to try it because they have this one called, what was it called? It's like oat milk or something like that, and it was so cute, and I wanted it for the name, which is horrible. So instead of getting it, I decided to buy a little mini set so that I could get 2. But I do like this. I've only tried it like one time, but I really like it. It's a pretty color. It's good. The doe foot is really weird. It's like thin, and since we were all blessed with the Fenty Beauty Doe Foot applicator. I don't like the thin ones anymore, but that's just like personal preference, whatever, and it's not, has nothing to do with application. I just don't like how it feels. But other than that, it's not like sticky or anything. But yeah, the gloss was just like a little honorable mention. It wasn't part of the deal here. It wasn't part of the thing. But I think I'll give like a super quick recap. The Fenty Ease Drop Skin Tint I love. It's not even my perfect shade and I still love it, so that's amazing. The eyeshadow palette I also love. I've used it like 3 or 4 times and I'm already in love with it, which is crazy. Like, that doesn't usually happen. And I love how small it is. Super easy to like just take with you to do a colorful look, like on the go or whatever. If you're gonna pack and you want to do colorful looks a couple of the days that you're traveling, which no one is, of course, that would be cool to use that. But yeah, the mascara, I'm gonna have to give a couple more tries. This is literally the first time I've used it, so don't know. The bronzer I love and the blush I love. Oh my god, I love it so much. Highly recommend both of them, but if you're gonna get one, get the Mario. The Mario is crazy seamless and easy and blendable and like beautiful. Beautiful. I think that might be it. That might be like all I tried. So yeah, but here's the final look. Thank you for my ticket. Okay, but yeah, other than that, I think that's all I had for this video today. I'm glad I got to like share with you the new stuff that I got and some of the things I've been loving that are new and all that good stuff. So yeah, it was really fun doing this. Let me know what you think of these products, if you've picked up any, like what your thoughts are on them. But other than that, like, have a good day, and that's all I wanted to say.
Okay.
Bye.